So if you guys want to learn how to trade options, purchase my ebook located at wordly41.gumroad.com. Link will be in the description below. And basically, how did I make $1,092 just trading SPY call options? So at 942, 319. So let's see, 319. And what time did I say? 942. 942. So this candle, right? So basically I got into some SPY call options as soon as I saw that, okay, I'm seeing that SPY, it went below the 20-day moving average in the first couple of minutes during the market opening. And so I was like, let me see if, can SPY reclaim that 20-day moving average? And luckily that's what that candle did. It regained control of, being above the 20-day moving average. So I got into a couple of SPY call options there at that same candle, and that same candle I sold out. So within 6 minutes, basically, I sold out the position at 948. That same candle, I sold out the position, making a gain of $1,092 just trading a couple of SPY call options. And basically, I've been a little absent because I've kind of wanted to focus on a little bit more on the trading side. So I was like, okay, instead of trying to upload consistently, I'm just going to try to focus and try to regain, recoup that loss of 20K, not even 20K, let's just round it to 25K. And basically, I'm kind of close to that number of recouping it. So far, I want to say I'm up, so far I'm up 19 grand or 18 grand of that loss. So I need 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I need $7,000 more to make in the market. That way I can make that loss being, non-existent. So basically throughout these days, I'm going to, go through some trades. I'm not going to go through all of them because if I do, I'll probably spend like an hour doing so. But basically that is how this trade went. It was pretty easy because basically what I, like I said, right, for example, right here on today's candle, right, the 10 candle, basically what I wanted to happen was like, okay, let's see, can SPY land on the 20-day moving average, right? And if it can go below the 20-day moving average and then go, land exactly on it. So like, let's say it goes below it and then it tries to, it wants to regain that 20-day moving average as support. Basically, that would be an entry point. So for example, the next candle, the 1030 candle, right? It went below the 20-day moving average. And then you can see that later on that same candle, it regained the 20-day moving average. It used the 20-day moving average as support. And then you could see SPY start going up, right? So basically that is how that, other trade went, this one right here. And basically, I kind of want to talk about how, where do I see the market right now? Looking at the Magnificent Seven, actually. So, you can see that the VIX, right? The VIX is down tremendously from at one point from where it was at. And so that's a good sign because in a way that signals that, okay, we'll start seeing the market start going up. And, SPY will start going up. And basically, looking at SPY, right, you can see that now it's, SPY is above the 9, 180, 200, 20-day moving average. So I do feel like now we're in an uptrend. And on the 40-minute time chart, basically, it's still hard to kind of see if we're in an uptrend, but I feel like we are in an uptrend because now these two moving averages, the 9 and 20-day moving average, are above the 50-day moving average. So usually when that you see that like pattern on any chart really, over the long term, that's when you'll start seeing that specific stock go up, or it signals that that stock is in an uptrend. And basically right now SPY needs to for the next couple of days, it needs to break above the 180 and 200-day moving average. Once that happens, then that's where I think we'll start seeing SPY go back to its normal levels of around in the 600 range. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow, right? If SPY can maintain itself above that 9-day moving average on the 4-hour time chart. And then on the 4-hour time chart, we have to see if SPY can it break the 180 and 200-day moving average. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the news that basically Trump has announced that he will be flexible on the interest rates, not interest rates, but on the tariffs. So, but there is certain sectors that he will be not applying that much. I guess you could say not that much of an impact with the tariffs, but basically, with that news being said, that kind of helped the market a little bit because it kind of relieved the market of, potentially, being uncertain of what could happen with these tariffs occurring, right? So, with that news being said, right, it kind of helped the overall market. And looking at the overall crypto market, it's booming. So I do need to update you guys on the Dogecoin position, but so far on the Dogecoin position, I think I'm still, now instead of being down $5,000, now that the overall crypto market's been going up, my Dogecoin position has been slightly been reducing itself. So I think now the position is down either 4 or now it's down $3,000. So I haven't sold out the position. This is more of a long-term play because I do believe that Doge and the whole crypto market actually could see a potential spike very, very soon. Could it be this year? Possibly. Could it be next year? Possibly. Nobody really knows. But I do feel like if I'm patient and everyone that's been holding throughout this correction that's occurred in the market, you will be rewarded like very, very greatly. So we'll have to see what happens. Overall, the crypto market has been booming, and you could kind of see the resemblance with SPY and Bitcoin. You could see that Bitcoin at one point was in a downtrend. It was below the 180 200-day moving average, and then you can see that here Bitcoin tried breaking above the 180-day moving average, got rejected by it. I guess you could say here too, but not really. And finally, now we're above the 180 and 200-day moving average. And now you can see that those three moving averages, the 9, 20, 50-day moving average, are about to cross over the 180 and 200-day moving average. So that is a bullish, indicator for me. That means we will see Bitcoin possibly go back to its normal range of being in the 100,000 range. So this could be very, very soon. So we'll have to see what happens. But we also have to remember that the tariffs are on the, they're around the corner. They're coming soon. So we'll have to see how that impacts the market. We'll have to see what goes from there. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys are doing good trading, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, take care and bye.